Well, tell you what, warm day today. It's just in the evening, so I thought I'd squeeze out a little video for you guys. Not too much happening in here. Basically, we're just ticking over the last few rounds. We'll go through, have a look at a couple of birds that we're going to send to Bundy. And then we've got our Meadows birds. I've decided to fly in Meadows next season. But next season, we are going to be in a joint team with Adam Archer. So it's going to be pretty exciting, something different. And we'll be, a little bit more birds because I'm entering my birds and he's entering some birds, but I'm not entering a lot of birds, about the same as last year. But it'll be interesting. So, funnily enough, I actually preempted the results from our birds that were doing quite well in the Meadow One Loft race. So basically my second place bird in the final and my 7th place bird, I've got 5 rounds of those being floated under my pairs. So this is the first round of these. So a bit of a mix of my 7th place bird and my 2nd place bird in the final. So this will be interesting. He's very aggressive little things, isn't he? So I mixed them together. So I've got this. This is what the first round. That is the second round, and I've got a whole bunch of other ones out as well. So see, these ones are pretty well developed, so aggressive, but I'm very excited to see how these turn out. I don't know if I'll get these ones to Meadows, but I'm going to pick one of these, probably this one actually, to go to Bundaberg. Oh, you're really aggressive. So I'm picking hens. I like hens for one loft races. I don't know why, I just see a lot of good results from hens, and all my hens that performed, well, basically all my birds this year in the one loft race that perform are all hens. So that's my pick. So I'm assuming this one's a bit smaller, a bit more feminine, and not as aggressive as that one as the back. So that's probably going to be a hen, but we'll definitely look at sending this one to Bundaberg. Look at those wings, quite nice. Now Bundaberg one loft race is very different. It's much like Pattaya one loft race. So the Meadow one loft race is down south, and it's a lot colder, a lot more rain, but when we go to Bundaberg, it's a lot hotter and it's more humid, and it's going to more along those lines of Pattaya. So I'm going to send some birds, and I might want to send to Pattaya, which will be these guys. They're very aggressive, just to see how they turn out. They perform well in the colder conditions, but flying in that hotter conditions is a totally different ball game. So these kind of combinations might not be very good, but we're going to test them out anyway and see how they go. So that's the next round from these ones. I floated them in under there for the time being, and I do have, that's 2, there's 3 more rounds of those in various spots around the place. So I'm just trying to figure out where I put them all, because I've got some pairs on some in the boxes in there as well. These 2, interesting to see how they go. I'm going to send one of these to Bundy. These line of pigeons seem to do quite well there, and they don't mind the heat a little bit as well. So we're going to test them out. If they do well, that's the father to them there, he's gone. What we'll do is we'll use them to cross into our birds. She's actually sitting on her eggs. This is New Moon. Funny enough, she was actually a dark checker when we got her, and she molted out into this really nice little slaty, flaky kind of thing, but beautiful hen. I did actually float her eggs in under here as well, so that's her first round. Let's have a look at them, because I have a feeling they actually might turn out to be dark checkers. Okay. There's a high potential. You can see how dark these little things are. I put some rings on them before. They look all right. Very dark though. Check how dark those beaks are on these things. Interesting to see what they turn out with. And there's my little barless hen. She's a super rearer, she is. Not much worries her. Can wave a nest bowl around and she'll lay eggs pretty much. So let's have a look. These ones here are basically, they are just full brothers and sisters to my 7th place at Meadows. So see how they go. I'm keeping these 2 for myself. We'll fly them here. We've got a couple of these so far. This one's going to be pied too. You can see all the little bits of white on his head, and he's got a little bit of white on the front and some white end of his flights there. Seem to be a lot of pieds coming out of this one, and I'll show you in a minute how pied that one is. Oh, hey, this is our Patchy's daughter. We raced her and she was pretty good for her age. She's a feisty little character. All right, let's keep going. Running out of time. And then we got Bundy. She's back. She actually should be laying her second egg now. Oh, she can't be too far away. Beautiful hen, this one. Hey? Good girl. And she's actually half sister, I think half sister maybe to Zeta. She's, or Geronimo, one of the two. I have to check the books. She's a beautiful little hen. And these are actually her babies paired to 3 of a kind. First time I put them together. They're looking quite nice. Okay? And that one probably going to be the cock, and this little one over the back looks more like a hen. So I'm probably going to send this one to Bundaberg. It's a beautiful little hen, this one. Very friendly. All the ones that come out of 3 of a kind seem to be very friendly little babies. Look at them. Nice little birds. What I've done as well, a little bit messy in here, but I've put Checkmate, which is this cock, and I've paired him up with Storm. So I'm going to try and get a round out of these two, hopefully. A little bit messy in there, but I've got them locked up. Hopefully the next couple of days we'll let them out. But let's have a look. I'm only going to send 4 of my birds to Bundaberg, because one of my friends wants to put a bird in as well from over here. I actually was meant to get the cock bird, I think, from that one, but we're just going to send a baby from it. Come on, Patchy. But I might send this one too. This is actually looking quite nice. Beautiful little wing on it, that one. So we'll probably send that one. Hey, they're very sweet, some of these babies, and there's some that are very aggressive. And then this one I'm going to keep for myself here. How fantastic is this one turned out to be? I do like my pies, they just struggle to bring them up here where I can see them a bit better. But they just seem to struggle a bit for me, but this guy's looking fantastic. Look how much white's on him. He's a fair lump of a pigeon too. I think he's definitely going to be a cockbird. Oh, there you go. Oh, go back down there. Look at him though, he's a solid pigeon. He's actually full brother to Stealth, which is our 7th birthplace bird in Meadows as well. So like I said, this year I'm only focusing on pumping out my one loft family, now that I've definitely got the bug, which we've started well and truly early as well. But I'm not breeding a lot of pigeons to race locally, just what we can. Just like most of you know, I'm having a baby soon, so that'll be due pretty much smack bang in the middle of the start of the race season, so it's going to make things difficult. But stay tuned, because I've got to get my Meadows One Loft team eggs pumping out shortly too, so it's another exciting time. So I'll see you soon.